Today I'm going to show you how to make Nutella Millionaires Shortbread. For the shortbread base you will need 175 grams of plain flour, 125 grams of diced butter at room temperature, 50 grams of caster sugar and 50 grams of chopped hazelnuts. Firstly, to your flour add your sugar and give it a mix until well combined. Then add your butter, and with the tips of your fingertips you want to mix the butter into the flour until it resembles breadcrumbs. Then add your chopped hazelnuts, give it a mix to distribute, and then start to bring it together until you have a dough. Then I have pre-lined a 7" by 7" or an 18cm by 18cm baking tray with butter then baking paper. You want to add your shortbread into the bottom, spreading out as evenly as possible. And then just prick the top with a fork. This will not only help it bake evenly, but it will also help the caramel stick to the shortbread later on. Then pop in a preheated oven at gas mark 5, 190 degrees centigrade or 170 fan assisted for 20 minutes. Then pop to one side to allow to cool. Then for the caramel layer you will need 50 grams of butter, 50 grams of caster sugar and 400 grams of condensed milk. To a saucepan over a low heat, add your condensed milk, your butter and your sugar and mix over a low heat until all the ingredients are well combined. And then keep over a low heat and continuously stir your caramel until it starts to thicken, and you'll know when it's ready when the sides start to come away from the saucepan as you're stirring. You want to continuously stir the caramel because if you stop stirring it, it will catch on the bottom and you'll have burnt bits throughout. So unfortunately it is one of those things that you are going to have to stand there for a good 5 to 10 minutes just constantly stirring caramel. If it does catch on the bottom, a little bit isn't going to affect the taste too much. You just don't want to catch it too much, otherwise it will be burnt caramel. And then, like I say, once it's ready, when the sides start to come away from the saucepan as you're stirring it, you then want to pour this on top of your shortbread base, levelling out as much as you can do. I like to give the pan a little bit of a shake just to try and leaven it out. And then pop this to one side to allow to cool. And then for the topping you will need 150 grams of Nutella, 150 grams of milk chocolate and 25 grams of chopped hazelnuts. So firstly you want to add your Nutella on top of your caramel, just spreading out until you have a nice even layer. I like to do this while the caramel is still slightly warm, which does allow the Nutella to spread a bit easier, but if you want to wait until it's completely set and cooled, you can do, it will still spread. And then you want to melt your milk chocolate, so I pop mine in the microwave for 20 seconds at a time, stirring after each addition. Just until it is melted, but you can do it on a bain-marie, which is a saucepan of hot water, a bowl on top, and then just melt it that way. And then you want to pour your chocolate on top of your Nutella and just spread until you have a nice even layer. Again, I just like to give it a little bit of a shake just to even it out. And then to the top of this you just want to sprinkle your chopped hazelnuts. Then pop this in the fridge to allow it to set. It does usually take a couple of hours to allow it to set. And then once the chocolate is fully set, you then want to chop it into the size pieces you want. And there you have it. That's how you make Nutella Millionaires Shortbread.